also a local leader with Park Bench. And today I am interviewing Mike. He is the founder and owner of the Crust Restaurants. Mike, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let's start off by just telling us a little bit about your background, where you're from.
So I grew up in New York. I've been out in Arizona now for 18 years. 2003, end of 2002. I did culinary school in college for a little bit, but my real background in my food, the restaurant industry came from working at my father's pizzeria back in Long Island, Great Neck, Long Island, little place called Francesca's Pizza. Being the son of an immigrant, my father was Italian, off the boat type of thing. The training I got there was just this authentic, hey, start with the dishes and folding pizza boxes, but really what happened was I learned how to cook and just being around it, from this early age. And between my father and, going home to the Sunday dinners with my mom, the New York background thing was tremendous for me because it's always about the food. I did work in restaurants throughout Manhattan, and when I came out here, I worked at Mastro's for about 6 years. So I was a front of the house guy. I always loved the steakhouses. I used to say there's no delis or pizza places, and I was either gonna open up a deli or a pizza place, and our first one opened in 2007 on Indian Bend in Hayden.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome that it's kind of just been in the family and something that you kind of brought from New York to Arizona, because we were lacking it a little bit here.
A little bit.
So what's your business like now compared to when you first started?
So much has changed. We started in 2007. We had a little 1,800 square foot restaurant, which we thought was the biggest restaurant in the world.
You're like, score.
Yeah. Working, 7 days a week, lunch and dinner every single day, and I was doing all the cooking at that point. We just evolved, all right? I did 5 years at Salt River Fields. I did 8 years at the Phoenix Convention Center. I spun off a small pizzeria on Tatum and Bell and a fast casual pizza concept called Wi-Fi. What I found, none of that was my core of what I loved. I loved crust and just this authentic Italian East Coast eatery. Homemade lasagna and eggplant. Everything we do is from scratch, but I like the big, generous portion. I like to be a very good value. I had someone look at my menu yesterday, wow, these prices are good, and that's what I really want to be. I want to be that fresh neighborhood type of place.
Yeah.
Since 2007 to today, obviously the last couple of years, everything has changed. Now what we've developed is more of an eatery, an East Coast eatery that does have pizza, but our focus is this Italian food that we do, and we're looking to expand and get into a couple more neighborhoods.
Yeah, I know you guys are expanding to Gilbert, and then you guys have Chandler as well.
We do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then you guys also offer catering and take home pizza meals?
So the catering's always been a big thing for us. We do a lot of catering. Why? It's the same thing, it's that value. So when you get a tray of pasta from us, it's a full tray of pasta. You're always gonna have leftovers. The pizza kits that you're referring to is our little marketplace that we've done for a long time. Meatballs and pasta sauce and just things that people, instead of going to the store, hey, I'm gonna grab just a pound of pasta, some fresh bread, and some meatballs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's something that's super unique and something that you guys kind of specialize in. What really motivates you to do what you do, and what do you do to help motivate your employees?
We have this culture, and we always talk about having fun, making money. And that has to be from every single one of us, including the guys in the back of the house cooking, the front of the house. We have to put something together where everybody feels something. Everybody has this sense of purpose, right? We all have to pay our bills, but we need to have, it can't be this crack the whip type of location type of thing. I think when I opened up in 2007, that was my only thing. Oh, we have to do everything right.
Yeah.
As I've gotten, a little bit more experience under me, it's about providing this and providing a culture of people that stays with us. I'm so happy to say, I can't tell you how many people are with me for years. I have salad guys been with me for 5 years, coming from my old restaurants. One of my chefs in Chandler has been with me for almost 7 years now. I have a bartender who's been with me for 8 years, following me through the restaurants. a few of my servers are here from day one of opening, and like to me, we only have 7 servers. So for 2 of them to be here from the beginning, like that's a big deal for me. And you know, going into our 4th year in this industry, that doesn't happen as much. And we really love that culture and just trying to have everybody have fun.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. This is a great area, this McCormick Ranch area too, because everyone is so awesome and supportive. Like you've had connections with the other business owners in here too, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
That you really focus on like providing that value for your employees, and it shows because you're expanding. So that's awesome. What would your customers say they love most about your business?
You know, I think the one thing I can really say is the authentic engagement. Like we really want to understand. We really try to understand. I mean, when you come to the bar, we're like, hey, how are you? How you doing today? What would you like? You know, let's understand. You know, we don't want to be this cold thing. We want to be neighborhood, and our guests so appreciate that. Whether you're here celebrating your birthday, whether it's a first date, I mean, we try to really acknowledge that. We do so many parties and so much catering that, I mean, I've been to so many of my guests like weddings and their different birthdays and because they become our family, and I love that. On Friday nights here, I hug and kiss the people around the bar because like, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you since last week, but what's going on? It's this amazing thing, and I think that's what I've always strived for.
Awesome, that's great to hear.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up. But is there anything else you want people to know about you or your business that we haven't covered yet?
You know, what I would say is just come on down and see for yourself.
Yes.
I mean, first and
Come
foremost.
on down.
We do have a cocktail bar in Chandler called the Ostrich. And the Ostrich is a true speakeasy. It's underneath our Crust. And we'll be doing it in Gilbert as well. So it's always going to be Crust and the Ostrich.
Okay.
Hopefully one day in McCormick Ranch we have the opportunity to open up an Ostrich as well.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, so you have the pizza and then you got the cocktails.
That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you again
Thank
for
you
doing
so
the
much.
interview.
I
with
really
me. It's been
appreciate
really
it.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Getting to know a little bit more about you and your business, and thank you everyone for watching. If you or anyone you know are interested in doing an interview with me, please don't hesitate to reach out. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.